Excuse me. Should be recording.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, show in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to you from the dark recesses of the proverbial Dawn Forge pouch. This is episode 199 of the Shattered Soulstone. Group up and split. Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download at bit.ly/Soulstone2018. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPad or MP3 player or your real man phone. Today is February 17th, 2019. I am your main man, Deadgreed. And today, I brought like two of my second favorite type people coming to you from a Japanese internet cafe. It's the undisputed world Easter Bunny MMA champion, Vespertilio.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah. Also, one of my second favorite people coming to you from the land of Wi-Fi connections and arrows. All the arrows, it's Shazam.
What's going on, people?
Yeah. How you guys doing?
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Well, I won't waste time. We'll get to it. Vespertilio. Oh my God, 2 shows in a row. Pivot. How's your weekend gaming been?
It's been good. I played a bit. Like on and off. I didn't play nearly as much as I did the week before. I've been trying to help gear with Katie, and I played a little bit with Fritzy too. And I'm still trying to gear out my 2 support builds, my Barbarian and Necro. I haven't had much luck, and I've been playing on lower difficulties, with much lower drop rates and whatnot. So it's slow going, but it'll get there. Not too worried about it. Other than that, not really much has been going on. Still just speed running through some rifts, some greater rifts, leveling some gems. Yeah. don't run three tunes this season. I don't recommend it. It's just there's so much. I'm having such a hard time pushing or progressing through the season at all. Honestly, I'm just spending so much time just trying to gear up, and it's crazy. It's still fun though.
Get one and then, give it another one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend all at once though.
Yep.
You gotta pick one and then,
Like
do another
you get
one.
it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. That's about it on my end. Nothing too exciting.
Well, what about Shazam? What has Shazam been up to?
My week went all right until Friday, and then Friday, Saturday, and today, it went horrible.
Oh no.
I couldn't push whatsoever because I can't get a good 114 greater rift, so I'm stuck at 113 currently. And every time I try and level up gems, I get actual 25% chance on 60% rolls, like 30 and 40 rifts in a row, and it just irritates me, and I start losing my patience and punching stuff. And yeah, Saturday night I rage quit streaming because I was so irritated. Friday night I went to bed because I was so irritated. But then this morning I just thought, you know what? I'm just not going to push for a while. I'm just going to farm 101s and farm for keys and just relax. So after the guy came and installed my new internet, then that's all I did basically all day with you, Greed, and Ritzy basically. So we farm keys and stuff like that. But other than about 120 Paragon levels, that's about all I've done this week.
Oh, hey, by the way, GG on the new internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, congrats.
Hopefully it's good.
Seemed pretty good to me.
Downloaded Heroes of the Storm in about a minute.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
Very nice.
I'm jelly. I'm jelly.
I've been streaming at 60 frames per second today, so that was the first time I did that. It seemed to be all right.
Yeah, no, yes. I watched your stream a little bit today. It was it looked good.
Yeah, that's basically all I did though.
Whew. 1,456 Paragon points, huh?
Yeah, about 550, 540 somewhere to go.
Yeah, well, I mean, you might get there. At least you'll get close, right?
Oh, I'll get there.
Oh, good. I probably will not get there. I got my new build, and I've been working on it, and I'll talk about it here in a minute. But well, I got like 1040 Paragon, which is it ain't your 1400, but dang, 1040 is still pretty nice. Yeah, I've been on the stream. So even doing the show live now on my stream, that's you can catch me at twitch.tv/Deadgreed1812. We do the show live. We'll talk about it a little bit later, but yeah, we've just been doing the streaming. Been having good fun. Really ended up grouping up with Shazam and Ritzy, like Shazam was saying a minute ago. But we were we were just having one guy do Shazam was he was just running regular riffs and getting keys, and me and Ritzy were just tackling bounties. I know, shocking, Greed doing bounties, but it's better that way because at least you get gold. Because I was like in my gold set, so at least you get like gold and you get bounty mats and you get keys. I couldn't for the life of me find another person to help us because it would have been nice to have like 3 people doing bounties while like one person was doing the riff. That would be nice. Plus, I think we still get the 4-player group up experience, so that's nice also. I mean, not that you get a ton of experience in a regular T13 at our Paragon levels, but Anyway, yeah, been doing the streaming, and I don't know, I got some kind of setting wrong because my Nightbot, which basically just tells people about my Twitter. My Nightbot's been just going out of control, banning people. Banned Ritzy for a while. Banned Shazam for 600 seconds for like putting symbols of cars up. I don't know. I gotta get this stupid thing fixed. Anyway, I picked up a new build like I was talking about, and I know Ritzy was wanting me to talk about my build. So basically, I'm running a Crusader, and I'm running 5 pieces of Invoker, which, Ring of Royal Grandeur buff this season gives you the 6-piece. I'm running the Andariel's Vestige Helmet, which, I don't know, it gives you some Poison Nova thing, but that's not important. That's not why we're running it. I run that because it gives you a 20% extra physical damage, plus it has like attack speed on it. And we need a lot of attack speed for this build. Running a clear Claris for the defense. Running bracers of the Invoker. Running Traveler's Pledge and Compass Rose for the 50% and the 100% damage while you're standing still. 50% toughness running a Justice Lantern in the other ring slot, and basically gives you a damage reduction equal to, like, I got 54% on mine of my block chance. Running a Accurate's Awakening, which basically what that does is every successful block run, you get like 23% chance to reduce your cooldowns, because usually when we run the Crusader, we're running a cons, and then the cons will give you 50% cooldown on your Accurate's Champion. So you can't actually get enough cooldown to get your Accurate's Champion to stay up all the time in this build, so you got to have that shield. And anyway, just running a pig sticker for more. It's got a lot of attacks per second, and it's got attack speed on it, and some other goodie. As far as my cube goes, I am running the, and I'll butcher the crap out of the shield, but it's Tayasha Spiker, and no, that's not how you say it at all, but that's how the hell I say it because I'm from the South. I don't know. Anyway, I can't read. But yeah, enemies affected by provoke take double damage from thorns, which is the big deal about this build is you're applying thorns, and then takes double damage. I got the Nims in the cube and running a convention of elements, unless I'm running with somebody else like Ritzy who has Nims also. And then I will run the Singularity Van Bracers, which, if you get hit, you have a chance to do 1,000% of your thorns damage to nearby enemies with all that multipliers. It's pretty good. So far, I've run like a 97 with it, and I know 97 is not as high as like my Witch Doctor was, but I still need gear. I still need to augment my gear. I got a couple augments, not very many, but I still need to get ancients too. So, and I'm getting there. I've gotten up to I'm up to like 106 million toughness now. And earlier when I did that 97, I only had like 87 million. So I've gotten some gear today, and it's not bad. The other thing I forgot to say was the belt of the Trove, which gives you a bombardment every 8 seconds, which will proc your 4-set bonus of your Invoker, which will allow you to take 50% less damage. So that's more toughness that you got to have. Anyway, it's a pretty tanky build. And hopefully it'll be even more tankier once I finally get some good gear and actually get to going on it. And hopefully my plan is to push with it, and hopefully I can get up pretty good. I guess I can say passives, right? Because that's a thing. I mean, what I'm running is Finery, and most people with this build run the Phantasm. And the reason why the Finery, you get 1.5 strength, and the Phantasm gives you like 15% more attack speed. And yeah, like I said, attack speed for this build. But there's attack speed breakpoints, and I wasn't really seeing a difference when I put the Finery on because I'm already up to a breakpoint. It doesn't give me any extra breakpoints to put the. So I've been running the Finery, Hold Your Ground, Iron Maiden, and Favor. This is a pretty good build. This is the kind of style it is I kind of like it because like you just get on your horse and you just blaze, and you find an elite, you jump off your horse, you hit him, and you kill him, and as soon as you kill him, you jump on your horse and run to the next elite. It's really not a trash killer. I guess you can kill some trash with it, but it's really not a trash killer at all. This is just straight up elites all the way to the Rift Guardian, kill the Rift Guardian, and leave. I kind of like that. It's kind of a change of pace for me because I mean, I don't know. I always run for. I guess I have been doing that for a while, but like with my witch doctor, I was trying to like group everything up and kill the trash. But this guy is and sometimes it's kind of annoying because I have two things that give me like I can run through the enemies, but for some reason I still get stuck on the enemies, which is admittedly it's annoying because like you're supposed to be able to run through enemies unhindered, and it doesn't want to do it. But anyway, that's my build, and that's my weekend gaming. So I guess
Have
the
you
next thing. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
have you noticed when you have um I don't know, when I run builds that have they're supposed to be able to walk through units, one of the main things or main problems that I have with it, like getting, I guess, body blocked, even though you're supposed to be able to walk through them.
Yeah, that's basically what it is, getting body blocked.
Yeah, I've noticed if you like, depending on the class you're running, I generally run melees. If you click on an enemy unit, if whether they're close to you or far from you, it doesn't start your movement animation. Like you actually have to make sure you click ground that's unoccupied by anything targetable.
Yeah, but I force move, so.
Oh, well then I've got no idea what to tell you.
Yeah,
Gotta luck,
I
man. Here I'm trying to help.
no, it's all good. I mean, when I ran my Con Crusader for a couple seasons, of course you run illusionary boots, right? And that gives you the move through enemies unhindered. And I really didn't have a problem with it on the. I didn't have a problem with it on the Icon because I was running the boots. I'm not running the boots, but I'm running whatever the hell it is. I guess I can tell you because I'm running Iron Skin Flash, which one of the things is move through enemies unhindered. It's not anyway. I guess it's not as good as the illusionary boots because the illusionary boots it's the same thing. It just doesn't work as good. I'm not sure why. But anyway, I don't know. That's an issue. I know we talked about it before, but I have hit more pylons with Nemesis on, and it happened to me today. And I don't know, maybe today that could have been ritzy with a little bit of lag, but I know when I was by myself more than a couple of times, I didn't get an elite after hitting the pylon with even with NIMS. So I think that's a thing. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else is experiencing that, but I sure am.
I haven't personally, but I haven't been running the NEM bracers. But I also have noticed. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I don't remember if I talked about this last episode or not. But at one point in time, like maybe a few seasons ago, I don't know. Didn't they announce that they're either reducing the chances of you hitting dead ends and greater rifts, or either like taking them out at all? Like, because I
um,
remember them saying something about it. But this season I hit dead ends and greater rifts like every other rift. It's ridiculous. I mean, I've got like a long way to backtrack just to find the way out, and I swear they took those out, or at least reduced the chance of it happening or something. But it's been bad this season.
yeah. It wasn't last BlizzCon. It might have been 3 BlizzCons ago because they didn't talk about Diablo at all 2 BlizzCons ago, right? So it would have been
Yeah, I think so.
3 or 4 BlizzCons ago. They were up on the stage, um, and I don't necessarily remember who. I don't remember who it was, but they were on the stage doing like one of those presentations. Um, and one of the developers were like, "We're removing dead ends from rifts," and everybody cheered. And I've never seen it. I've never. I I run into dead ends all the time. Ritzy says in chat right now. Ritzy says no dead ends, my ass. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
there's lots of dead ends. I don't
I
know.
mean, I
I don't know. They announced it at BlizzCon, but I don't know if they got back from BlizzCon and tried like heck to like fix the maps or like program something when you go into a grader where you don't get that kind of map. But I don't know if it just failed or if they couldn't do it or I really don't know what happened to that because they just went dead silent on it.
I don't know. Like,
Maybe
I mean, I know like in the past I've had problems with dead ends too, but like uh since like comparing the last few seasons with this one, I mean, like, yeah, you'd run into dead ends, but say like you're playing the Crusader, you'd click Steed Charge once, and then you'd be able to kind of backtrack enough with that one Steed Charge to get back on track. But like
I
then
I
this
think it's just
season,
random maps you're getting. I mean, I think it's
yeah, the
just
tile
you're getting
sets.
bad maps. I guess.
Yeah, like this season, I'll go down like a dead end path and have to, well, for comparison again, use Steed Charge like 2 or 3 times just to get back on track. Like long dead ends that waste a ton of time.
Yeah, it's
It's
annoying.
awful. I don't know. This season seems to be very buggy for some reason.
Yeah, I mean they had such a short PTR, right? And
Mm.
uh, you know what was it like a weekend or what was it a week? Was it a week or a weekend when they did the
I
PTR?
think it was a week or like 6 days or something.
Wasn't long. I remember that.
No, I was in it too actually. I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it was like a little less than a
might have been a
week, like
week.
6 days or something.
Well, let's call it a week. It was like a week long. Normally they run their PTRs quite a bit longer, and probably for this kind of reason because they catch in this build they catch bugs or whatever.
Hmm.
But I don't know. Maybe due to the short PTR they didn't catch it. I mean, I don't know what they can do like the that bug, this bug. I don't know I don't think they can do anything in this build because I mean we got a month into the season and we got a month left because that's how the season is. It's going to end. Uh, I should have wrote down the date when it's going to end, but about a month from now.
Hmm.
So there's that, and yeah, I don't know. Um, I, like I said, it's a month, so no PTR for the new build. Not this build, but for the next patch. I was kind of hoping there was some chatter in some of the Twitch and some of the YouTube community about possible PTR soon, DM. So I've been looking like every day to see if the PTR would come up. I mean, hopefully this week, right? Because we only got a month left. How long? I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know. Usually when we're about a month left is when they do their PTR. So hopefully this week. I I'm more interested in the PTR this go around because I want to know what the new seasonal theme's going to be, and if they're going to
Yeah.
change any builds around or if they're going to buff anything or what they're going to do about the what are they going to do about like not having the Ring of Royal Grandeur
Mm.
because we're at a power level and if you take the Ring of Royal Grandeur from us we're going to take a power dip and that's going to be the first power dip in a long time.
Yep. Also, I'm curious about um, the length of next season of season 17.
I would say it's
Um,
going to be 3 months because they're all 3 months. The reason why this one's 2 months is because they went way over on the last one because of like holidays and BlizzCon and they normally they end like the last season should have ended right before BlizzCon and then the next season should have started right after BlizzCon like in December.
yeah.
But they didn't do it. I mean, I don't. I guess because maybe they were still working on, all the. Because this was a lot of updates. We got a lot of. Uh, my brain went blank. A lot of
patches,
for each
changes.
build. Yeah, changes for the builds. They got a lot of power ups. A lot of the builds got, everybody, basically every class got some type of buff. Something.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I have heard talk about the possible power dip if they get rid of the Ring of Royal Grandeur. Like people on the forums were getting all mad and saying, well, now they've Blizzard has to make it permanent, otherwise the community is going to be in an outrage that they took a power dip, and like,
Yeah, I don't. They're
why would
not.
they want to get weaker and all this stuff? I'm like, well, one, they're not going to make it permanent, but
Yeah.
they may find another way to give us as much power or possibly more power than the Ring of Royal Grandeur buff would give us. So, I mean, it doesn't. Even if they take it away, uh, it doesn't mean 100% that we will take a power hit. The scaling might not be as hard. We don't know, depending on what they do, but I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they'll do like a double damage season.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
right.
don't.
Everything you do
Oh,
deals double
Jesus.
damage.
Jesus.
That would be ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do next season. And Ritzy just had it. Ritzy was in the chat saying, maybe they're waiting on the PTR because they don't want to spoil the next season theme.
That would be really
Which,
cool, honestly, if they did that. But,
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wish there was a list. That's what I wish. I mean, I know they're not going to give it to us. It's fine. I wish there was a list of some, hey, these are the,
possible ideas.
yeah, like these are what we're doing, kind of, because we know Ring of Royal Grandeur, right? Shazam had a great idea last couple weeks ago, whatever, to run like Season of the Hell, which everybody get a Hellfire necklace buff, and you could, get like a new, an extra passive, which would be awesome. I could use the extra. Heck, I could use extra passive right now. I've
Yeah,
been back and forth on a couple passives.
that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Any thoughts? No PTR. Shazam.
Not really. Other than it's gonna have to come soon. It's gonna have to.
Yeah, I know that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe this week, because man, if it don't come this week, like what the heck?
Didn't
I,
they wait with the PTR before in the past at some point?
well, a couple of times they did no PTR because they didn't change anything.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we're gonna. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. Maybe we're not gonna get any new buffs or anything like that. Which we just got a bunch of buffs, which is great. But I mean,
Essentially,
I
no
know.
event or seasonal event.
Well, no, I think they're always gonna. I think they're gonna have a seasonal event every season because I mean that's what Brandy was talking about. It don't make no sense for them to not do it. But if they were just gonna do like a let's say they were gonna do what Shazam was talking about, Season of the Hill, right? Because that's the only one I can think of.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say they did that. I don't think they would need a PTR to test it because they could just maybe just do an internal.
Yeah.
Especially if they're not going to give any other buffs like like making builds more powerful or whatever. If they're not going to do that, then maybe they don't need a PTR. If you remember what happened PTR for this one, we logged in and it was like instead of season 16, it was like season 12 or something because they hadn't done a PTR in like forever, and I guess they forgot, and then they had to update it to season 13, 14, 15. It was everybody was a little salty about it. I kind of thought it was funny. I was just like, whoops, y'all guys forgot. Y'all ain't done a PTR in like forever.
It would be interesting too if not saying this would happen, so don't everybody get mad at me. But it would also explain if they didn't do a PTR or anything like that. What if they had all the seasonal event things now like on a loop, like kind of how they do the Hadrig's Gift. So what if next season was back to the season of Greed, and then the following season in the the goblins again, and what if they
season
did
of the
that?
Greed was goblins, but yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. The bounties then.
I believe that they will put it on a loop eventually, but I mean, I don't know how many we're gonna have, and I kind of think that one of the things that I kind of think is Season of the Greed and Season of the Herodrum were two events that were similar, and the Season of the Grandeur is like another different type of buff, and I don't know if they'll go back to the other two because I think they're going in a new direction with their, you know what I'm saying, kind of like a new direction for the buffs, because I think before maybe they didn't have it implemented, maybe they didn't have the programming done or the coding done for like the Ring of Royal Grandeur or these other buffs. So maybe they were just like, well, we already have the coding done for double goblins. We already have the coding done for double bounty bags because they had done that before, for like holiday events or whatever. So it was like an easy thing to do, and they, so I think maybe they've gotten rid of those, and now we'll just be on a rotating calendar like Season of the Grandeur, Season of the whatever, and then back to Season of the Grandeur. And then we'll be able to predict, just like we can predict what next season's box you're going to get, like what set you're going to get per, if you're going to be a necromancer or whatever. We'll know what your 6-piece is going to be from the box you get for the journey.
There has to be an odd amount of them, though. Because then, let's say the Season of Grandeur would always be, with all these sets, and then the next season's theme would always be with them sets. They would have to make it an odd amount, so it would always change. So
because every time you get like EU, for example, it would always be Season of Grandeur or whatever.
Yes, correct.
Whatever. Yeah, that is a good idea. That is a good point. Because, having an odd amount, like 3 or whatever, 3 or 5 or whatever. Yes, 3 and 5 are odd numbers. Woohoo! Look at me, I'm mathing.
What about this? If they did, I guess more ideas for seasonal things. So the Season of Grandeur, they took the Ring of Royal Grandeur legendary power and made it a passive. So what if they just took random legendaries and just made it a passive for the season? What if they took a furnace and then now the entire season you got 50% additional damage to elites? What if they did that?
That's possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, I mean, they would have to be kind of picky with what legendaries they use that would be, arguably useful for every character class.
Yeah, that's one thing that I was fixing to say is, man, what legendary? I mean, Nemesis bracers, right? That would be good for every class. Season of the Nims.
Yep. Season of the
Nims. That's
Season of the Furnace. See, yeah.
Man, I don't know. I think Furnace is a weak. I think Furnace would be a weak season theme. You know what I mean? Like Nims is great because, like, you hit the thing and they just bam. You get like an exciting. You get something. Furnace you just get 50%. I don't know if they. I don't know, man. Unless
they doubled it.
No, well, I mean, it'd be great. You could blow up elites. I mean, that would be okay, right? But damn, what other damn thing could they have that would benefit every class? Well, like Tasco and Theros wouldn't be good because not everybody have pets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, how about this one? It'd be interesting having
Reaper's Wraps.
That wouldn't be bad. It'd be interesting having something like the Compass Rose and Traveler's Pledge legendary effect, just passively.
Yeah, Season of the Wanderer.
Yeah, Season of the
Oh,
Wanderer. That would be awesome because that would open up 2 slots and give you
oh,
100%
God, that would
damage
be.
increase and 50% defense. That would
Yeah, I would like
skyrocket.
that.
Like, that would be
I would like
awesome.
that. Yeah, I
That would help
like
out
that. That's
so
a
many
great idea.
builds, especially because then for the first time ever, you could have the Traveler's Pledge and Compass Rose effect and the Focus and Restraint effect on the same character.
Ooh,
That
God,
would
you
be
know how good that
so
would be.
strong. Yep.
God, that'd be sick. That would be
that
one
would
thing that
that
definitely
would
give
be
you a
nice.
huge bump. I guarantee you
Yep.
that. That would be. That is, yeah, Season of the Wonder. I like that, Shazam.
Yeah. That's a good name for it.
Yeah, that is. I like that. See, hey Blizzard, I know y'all listening, so write this
Yeah.
shit down.
Yeah.
Get your paper. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I mean,
That
I
would
don't know.
be.
Type it up. You ain't got to get a paper. I'm just saying.
Mhm.
Free ideas right here at the Shattered Soulstone.
Another interesting thing that they could do. This would be so hard to gear out for, but it would make new builds possible. Is if they had so you know how the LON builds they have the rings set up for so ancient legendaries give you an increase in damage. Well, what's the increase now? 750% for
Yeah.
ancient.
Yeah, 750.
So what if like during a season the passive buff would be um, you get say 750% increased damage per every primal equipped as well, no matter what if it was in a set or outside of a set.
Oof, that's punishing.
Well, the thing is they're like, yeah, it'd be a huge damage buff, but it would also increase the potential of people using primals that they would otherwise think is useless. Because now
Yeah.
this primal you got, yeah, it doesn't go along with your build, but if you equip it to your build now, it's going to give you 750% passive damage increase. So it'd make people think, and then it also have like much more interesting builds would come out of the woodwork because of it too.
I would see this ring, amulet, bracers. That's it. That's all you would see out of it.
Hey, I got one good
Yep.
idea that's not any of those. Right? Season of the Quickening. Everybody gets an Ingeon. Reduce all your cooldowns. Free Ingeon buff. Season of the
that
Quickening.
that would be interesting. The farming builds would just be off the charts, man.
Oh
Those
yeah. Oh
farming
yeah,
builds
yeah,
would be
yeah.
so much fun. The I know you're thinking about the Steed Charge Crusader. I
Yeah,
know
yeah, you know.
that would be
Come on, bro.
insane. Free up a slot for that. Ooh, man, that'd be fun.
See, I was thinking that they could dip into some of our legendary gem powers too, because we haven't even thought of that kind of thing, right? Because like, you got like, of course, Enforcer's a pet thing, right? But you got powerful, so maybe Season of the Powerful. Everybody gets a free power. I mean, I don't know that might be, where. I mean, I don't know. What
Yeah.
I would like is esoteric alteration, where everybody gets the non-physical,
Oh yeah,
or
that'd
maybe
be awesome.
retail of lightning, where everybody gets the extra speed and the extra the
That extra damage. You could also
yeah.
do uh double duration or even triple duration of shrines and pylons.
Yeah, you could do that.
And that
I
would
mean,
be a great boost too.
I've been trying to figure out like like what else could there be. So at least we got some down something, like some ideas.
Hmm.
I mean, so anyway,
And
so
I'm
that's
still
that.
hoping like that the season of the Wanderer, that'd just be too cool. That's what I'm
Yeah,
hoping
that is
for, man.
good.
That's just
That's
awesome.
good. I would enjoy that. I think because I use that. I use the. I mean, heck, who doesn't? I mean,
The
everybody
Traveler's
runs
Pledge
it
and
all the time.
Compass Rose are, I mean, they're used for so many,
Yeah,
so many builds. Be
it's
crazy.
it's almost weird when you don't have it.
Yeah, exactly. Man,
Anyway. Anyway. Layoffs. You want to talk about that? I'll let you do the run on that.
I'm gonna have pass this one off to Shazam. He seems to know more about it than I do. All I know is that there were about 800 people laid off from between Activision, Blizzard, and King companies. It's about 8% of their workforce, and the only other thing that I understand about it is uh, that apparently had something to do with their stocks plummeting and setting them back about 2 years of revenue.
Ooh.
And their like quote unquote solution to bringing that back up was to fire 800 people.
Wow.
So I don't know anything more than that. So Shazam, I'm gonna hand that off to you.
I hear like 35% of the people in France that aren't developers are just like community
Like,
managers and tech support and stuff like that. 35% of them are going to lose their jobs as soon as Blizzard can figure out how to fire them or lay them off under French rules. And I guess one of them was a like a WoW community manager, and like he was a community manager that helped out all the streamers and stuff like that. So there's a lot of people mad about that. I guess a whole bunch of community managers got laid off. Nevelistus and them didn't get laid off, thank God.
Yeah.
But
oh man, I'm happy about that.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd have rioted.
She sounds like she does. It seems like she does a really good job with the community. I mean, she's always putting out videos. She's always doing this stuff. So I'm glad. I mean, it sucks when people lose their job. I don't want nobody to lose their job.
Yeah, they're probably gonna get a year's severance and like benefits and stuff like that, but you're still losing your job.
That still sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck, even people I hate at work, when they lose their job, I'm still like, shit, that sucks.
Yeah.
Even if I'm like, man, they need to clip this dude because he can't do nothing. When they actually do it, I'm like, oh, you know what I'm talking about, man.
Just feel bad,
like,
yeah.
Yeah,
because it makes you. I mean, it makes you think about yourself in that situation, and you wouldn't want to be there. So why would you want anybody else to be there?
Yeah, trust me, I've been there. It ain't no fun. I mean, who hasn't been, right? I mean, everybody's lost a job, right? It's not good at all. It's not fun. Like, you would think like, oh, I come home, play Diablo all the time. The only thing I did when I lost my job was fill out 300 plus applications every single day trying to find something. Like non-stop, just on the computer. I'm just like copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. Send my resume, send my resume, send my resume. Like, please hire me.
Yeah. Please contact me, please.
See, when I got laid off of the last job that I got laid off of, basically the only job I got laid off of, is me and everybody that was 5 years and under got laid off, like all the same day. And like whatever, like in the area that you lived in, like whatever they needed, like people to do most, like, but let's for example say mechanic, then they send you to school up to 2 years for free to be a mechanic, and then they paid you unemployment the entire time, and then whenever you were done, you were a mechanic. So I just went to a Votech for a year and then went to college out of my own pocket to the other 2 years, and I moved away from the area. But I'm sure when they lay off 800 people, I'm sure that they're gonna at least retrain them or something to do something else. Hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know the community saying, oh, there's not gonna be new games, blah blah. I mean, we were talking to we were talking in Discord earlier about it, and they were saying classic WoW still coming out, which you know I did have a good time in the classic WoW. We had that demo right during BlizzCon, and I did have a pretty good time during that. I mean, but I don't. I think the thing about it is you have to have a WoW subscription, and I don't have a WoW subscription. Fortunately, I got a ton of gold, so I could fire my subscription back up and then start paying for it in my gold out of WoW. But do I really want to go on WoW every 30 days and go to the auction house and buy one of those tokens just so I can play WoW Classic? I mean, am I going to be that much into it? I doubt it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fun. Like me, Rona, I think Manlo, and there was a couple other people. We did have a good time in it, but I don't know. What's the other one? Warcraft, right? Warcraft 3 remastered. That's coming out soon. TM, sometime this summer, I guess, right?
Yeah,
Again,
I'm surprised at how popular that game still is. Actually, just WoW 3, how many people still play it and do speed runs and stuff of it, and I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at it at BlizzCon. Um, the graphics look better, and it looked decent, and I just, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna. I gotta wait till later to see if I'm gonna be interested in it. And I know Ritzy was a big Warcraft 3, so I don't know if he's gonna get it. You gonna get it, Ritzy? I'll let him answer in the chat. I mean, I don't know. Shazam, Warcraft 3, WoW Classic.
I'm not gonna play WoW Classic. I barely played it in for whenever we got it from the
the demo.
yeah. Warcraft 3. I own the original version. I don't see buying a high definition version. It's going to be the same gameplay anyway. I could just play the old version. I don't need the new version. That's just my own opinion.
Yeah, it's more about the gameplay than the visuals.
Correct. Just like Diablo 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah, it's crazy to me that people are still playing Diablo 2. That's like, you can still
wonder,
go on.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, brother.
Oh, I was gonna say it makes me wonder, like, when or if they release a Diablo 4, are the Diablo 2 players gonna like Diablo 4, or are they gonna hate it like they did Diablo 3 and just stick with Diablo 2 for like another decade?
Yeah, I thought that too, right? Like
Yeah.
if D4 is horrible, am I gonna be that old dude that's still playing Diablo 3 like in 2031 or something?
Yeah, exactly.
like season 121 is gonna be the new season of the grandeur. Yay! I've been waiting for this dang buff to come back. Can't wait! I can't. Finally, the buff's back. I remember back in 2019 when we had it. It was great. I can't wait.
new new record has been placed on the leaderboards, man. You got to clear grade rift 189 just to get 1,000 spot on the leaderboard now, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, for that to happen, they gotta do something on the back end because there's only 150 rifts in this joint. But yeah, the new game is how fast you can clear rift 150. Like, oh yeah, you got the 150 down to under 2 minutes.
Time trials at that point.
Yeah, it's just like then you start doing like naked runs of Great Rift 150s, like only wearing boots or like you know
That'd be hilarious.
or weapon boots and shield only or whatever.
No, there'd be there's that achievement for punching Diablo.
Oh yeah,
There'd be like some achievement for like killing a Rift Guardian with only your fists. Some
something else.
shit like that.
The future of D3 naked
Yeah.
runs.
Just Paragon only. Just completely naked, no gear at all. You just running on Paragon points.
So in the chat, one of our great listeners, Ritzy, in the chat was wondering why in the heck I got 5 gem at eases like around level 20 or 25. It's you get 5 gem at eases and then you run a rift and you level them and then you run another rift and then you level it. You run, it's for augmenting, Ritzy. That's how professional crusaders level their gems.
It's funny too because like the Gem of Ease is the main one that I do for augmenting too.
Yep.
Yeah, I got this off of Shazam. He
Yep.
does the same thing. Like literally, I used to just level like a powerful or Zeiss or something or whatever, and then Shazam started talking about it, and I was like, yeah, that does make a lot of sense. So I grabbed like 5 of them on the ground and just picked them up. And I'm working on them. They're low right now, but eventually they'll be on these gears right here, and I'll have a bunch of.
Bunch of strength.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that. Man, having this new chat in the show is. I like it. I like it. Thanks for participating, Ritzy, and other chat people.
And other chat people. Yeah, nobody uses the one we set up on Discord. Like,
Yeah, I am.
I don't think anybody's posted anything at all in there ever.
Well, you want to go on a wild join Discord rant? While we're
Yeah.
doing that?
Join us.
Go ahead,
Join us.
bro.
Discord. Why aren't you on there? Discord. Is that good enough?
Wow, really? Is that the quality? Is that the quality of wild Discord rant that you do? Is that the quality that you do, bro? I mean, some people I know when like 2 people work side by side. I know one person's work's gonna be a little bit better than the other, but that's really the quality you're coming with.
No. Okay, fine. I'll be professional about this. Man. Why are you making me think? Use my brain. It's Sunday night. Just leave me alone. But no, but we've got a Discord. Shattered Soulstone Discord. We have one. Hey, I'm covering up your face. Oh, wow, I can't cover up your face. Dang it. Okay, then. So we have a Discord. You can join it from our our website. It's on YouTube. It's on Greed's Twitch feed. It's everywhere you can find us. You can find a link to join our Discord. Yeah, it's the main place to be if you want to be the most active in this community. We've got, I think last time I counted, we have 120 people in here, and there are several people that are active. I mean, we've got 31 people online currently right now. The chats are active. The voice chats are active. You can go in, hear Deadgreed make fun of you, and and then ask you for money. You get paid. You got to pay him to insult you. It's pretty crazy. But then you got Primal Rain, which nobody's participating in this season. Greed, I'm blaming you. But
Oh no! What are you talking about?
hey, if
Ritzy,
you posted at
Ritzy
all this
just,
season in there,
Ritzy just. I did post.
you
Ritzy
did.
just put a primal bovine
Oof,
bardiche
I
in there.
He did.
And if Shazam put all his primals in the stupid primal rain, the whole channel would like fall off or something.
No. If he did it, then the the channel would be raining primals. So Shazam, please, we need some rain here.
I will post 2 pictures, and it'll be just stash tabs.
Yes, yes. There you go. Uh, so anywho, I mean, if you want to like have fun with a lot of other people, talk about whatever you want to talk about. We've got chat channels for not only Diablo, we've got it for Destiny, Wolcen, Overwatch, StarCraft, Hearthstone, Heroes of the Storm, WoW, everything. We've got everything you'd need. You can ask questions to the show from here. We just all have a lot of fun. If you haven't joined us already, you're welcome to. I'm not gonna call you crazy for not already. Just join us. Join us. But
Yeah, I don't know. I
yeah.
don't know why you
So,
ain't joined it.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a really good time. And yeah, how's that? Was that more professional, Greed? Ah,
Yeah, the
man.
quality of that was much better, bro. Thank
Okay. Okay. Just for you, man. Just for you. I know how much you care about making this show very professional. And
you. Yeah, of course. I mean, look at all these good stuffs we putting this quality together. It's all this good stuff. I mean, look, my Nightbot is apparently working overtime.
why is he banning more people?
Yeah, freaking done ban Ritzy like twice. Plus, he wants
Oh,
everybody to go to my Twitter. All right, that's a thing. Woo! We got friends, and dang, our friends are sometimes on Discord. And sometimes that friend is Jen, and she has a podcast. That podcast is Jen's Lore Corner. She has episode 10 out, Vala. Where can you find this glorious, awesome, lore-based podcast by Jen? What? You can find that at bookofjen.net. Where all of Jen's Lore Corner awesomeness and episodes are over there. Go find out all about Vala the Demon Hunter. And probably soon a new episode. But yeah, so check that out. Also, like catch me outside streaming. How about that? Twitch TV dot or twitch.tv/Deadgreed1812. What can you do there? You can watch Deadgreed get killed over and over in a high level rift, or you could watch the show live. Live, yeah, that's live on Sunday at 8 Central U.S. time thing, whatever. Yeah, you can come and chat like Ritzy's doing. You can come hang out, have a good time. So yeah, and if you don't want to see Deadgreed stream, you could catch Shazam. What's your Shazam? Where can people find you streaming at?
Twitch.tv/Shazam81.
Yeah. So look, we're both trying to do the same thing. We're trying to make affiliate. So come give us a follow. Uh, come give us a and don't unfollow us. Don't be jerks. Just come follow us, and then delete all the emails that we send you all the time.
hey, do you guys get notifications when someone follows you?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. If you really want to make them happy, just follow them, then unfollow them, then follow them again immediately after. Then keep doing that over and over.
Hey,
Now, the
don't do that.
yeah, don't do that.
Man, did we get any emails?
Oh, let's see. Oh god, loading. Wow, loading screens. Can you believe that? No, we did not.
No emails. No, nothing on Discord. I don't think.
Mm-mm.
No, 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 no. No blue notes because I don't know. They fired everybody, so there wasn't nobody to put nothing up. So,
Yeah, there was
so
nothing like not even on there's some stuff on the forums, but not any news, just random stuff. There wasn't anything on Reddit. There wasn't anything on their official Facebook page. There wasn't
Jesus.
anything on the Diablo official
Hey,
website. There
I
wasn't
just
anything
I just
anywhere.
had a I just had an idea. Maybe the reason why we ain't got PTR is because there's nobody at the office to push the button.
Yeah, that could be. Nobody's there working to activate it.
I'll tell you what, um, Blizzard, y'all need to hire my Notbot because that thing is working overtime. He really could push the button, turn on the. He could post stuff on your blue notes. He could push the button to turn on PTRs. He could. Heck,
Mhm.
he's pretty good at banning people apparently.
Yeah, that's what they need to do with the. They need to put a nightbot on the forums, and
Um,
all the people complaining just gets banned for, from that thread for like 10 minutes. Then
well, since
Shazam
we
wouldn't
don't.
have anyone to yell at though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Since we don't have any emails or show notes or Discord thingies or anything in the chat except for Ritzy, which we already went over, which was awesome. Thank you, Ritzy, very much.
Hi, Ritzy.
Uh, anyway, since we don't have any of that stuff, and I won't go on a wild Discord rant because Vespertilio already did, so I will let the glorious Shazam talk about his other media.
Um, I started watching Rick and Morty on Hulu because I've never watched that show before in my life.
How much do you love it?
So I watched like the first 2 episodes. It's all right. I gotta watch more of it. You know,
The show is hilarious.
it's it's pretty funny. And I started. I watched Final Destination again because that was a good movie back in the day. So I watched that again. And that's basically about it. I don't have cable anymore as of this morning, so I can't watch anything on cable anymore. So I gotta find. I don't know. Hulu is not shaping up to be what I thought it was gonna be, so I need to find some other place to watch the shows I watch on cable. Um, so yeah, I need to look for something this week sometime. And that's basically about it. I haven't watched any weird, strange documentaries this week. I don't think there is any. I hear the fi- I hear the Fire Festival one on Hulu and on Netflix is pretty good, but I haven't watched that at all. I really don't care about rich people going and sleeping in tents and not seeing any bands.
And
So yeah, that's about it.
we need more people to kidnap more people so we can get more of these kidnapping documentaries.
For mass murder.
Man,
I like the
what a thing
kidnapping.
to wish for, man.
I like the
What a thing.
kidnapping documentaries more.
You
More
are
interesting.
awful.
You know, look, man, I could just roll up out my truck and just bam, bam, and take off. That's a murdering documentary, but to like have somebody in the basement for 20 years and none of your neighbors know about it, man, that's kind of like that's crazy, bro. I
All
mean,
right,
when you're
listeners.
arguing,
All right, police, you're hearing it live right here on Twitch, on this podcast. You're hearing it live.
I didn't say I was doing none of that. I'm just saying like need more of these documentaries.
Wow, who would have thought we would have had a kidnapper enthusiast as a host on this show?
Kidnapper enthusiast.
Man,
I'm not a kidnapper enthusiast. I'm a kidnapping documentary enthusiast.
Got to reevaluate the hosts on this show, man.
Hey,
You know them lawyers that go around following like people that get the wrecks and stuff. Get greed follow kidnappers around.
Yeah. Oh man.
well, I'm just saying it's interesting. That's it.
Oh man.
Whew. What else is interesting is what in the heck Vespertilio has going on for other media.
Still about the same as usual. I'm still working my way through Vikings. I'm on the last season. Season 4 and 5 are stupid long. 20 episodes apiece. That skyrocketed from the other seasons. It's been awesome. Been playing my Switch a little bit. Still trying to get to max level in WoW. I'm 116. It's taken
God.
forever, man. This is one hell of a grind. I thought Diablo was bad.
It's like maple syrup, bro.
Yeah, I can't, man. This has been I only one other game have I ever played that's been worse leveling than World of Warcraft. Only one other game has been worse than this. Oh
You know,
man.
you know what's hilarious about that?
What?
They've turned the amount of experience needed per level way, way, way down.
They did.
Yeah, this recent patch they reduced it by 25% and it's still taking forever.
No, I mean over the years they've reduced it. I mean they have reduced that so many times. Yeah,
It's nuts.
it's a
Man, I can't
journey for
imagine.
sure.
It really is.
Is 120 max level, right?
Yeah.
So it took me like 3 days to get from 110 to 120. I don't understand what's taking you so long.
Well, you have more time than I do to play it, apparently. Man. Also, you probably are you using any experience gaining gear like heirlooms or anything or any I don't know. There are tips and tricks that people seem to know about leveling and I don't know them.
You can't when a new expansion comes out. Like the
Oh, okay.
heirlooms stop at like 110, and you gotta
Yeah.
from 110 to 120. You gotta do it the hard way.
Gotcha. All right, that makes sense.
Yeah, they do it every expansion, and they up the heirlooms to the current expansion, and they just do that the whole entire time WoW's been out.
Let's see.
The more you know.
Yep, man. But other than that, I went and saw Battle Angel Alita, the movie this week, and it was fantastic. Definitely recommend. That movie is so good. They killed it. Um, the director did such a good job. Also, if you do go see it though, and or look up reviews on it and get skeptical about the um, the critics saying, "Oh, they left too much open. It's not a finished story or any of this stuff." Uh, keep in mind that you go back and rewatch like Harry Potter, the first movie, or the first Star Wars movie, or anything. At the end of that, do you think, oh, this was a finished story? Did Voldemort die in the first movie? Did they take care of the plot or anything? That's exactly how this movie is. It needs a sequel, and they left it open. So it's like just don't get all mad or upset if they didn't complete the bigger storyline. They just completed the smaller storyline. Don't get all butthurt about that. So I don't know. I've been hearing a lot of those complaints recently about just more than one movie, and it's starting to annoy me. It's like, come on, have you not seen like I said, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Harry Potter? Have you not seen these?
Matrix.
Like, yeah, Matrix. Like seriously, any movie that has a sequel. have you
Fast and the
have
Furious.
you have
1,
you not
2,
heard of
3,
these?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9.
Exactly. It's like, come on, guys. But yeah. Anywho, once again, highly recommend it. It's packed full of action. It's a high budget movie. It's beautiful. It's just awesome. Yeah, that's about all I've been doing. Hanging out with the roommates a bit, uh, and the girly. How about you?
Well, for me, I was um I was gonna go watch The Upside, Kevin Hart's new movie, which is looks really funny. And I opened up my handy dandy movie app, and it said that it was playing at my local theater. So I drove all the way over there, and I stood in line, and then they were like, "Yeah, we're not playing that." And I like showed them my phone, and I was like, "Says today at 5:30." And then they were like, "Yeah, that's not right." So then I just got back in my car and came home.
Well, that sounds like sounds like you need to get a real man's phone.
No, that sounds like the movie theater needs to update their stupid app and put their freaking schedule out correctly. I mean, the stupid thing is they even had the poster outside the thing, and I don't know why they wasn't playing it. Because like it even had the show times on the thing.
Really?
Yeah,
Man.
but I don't know. They weren't playing it. I don't know what the deal was. I'm not sure. They need to get their act together. And I could have driven all the way across town to another theater, but I was like, oh well, I'll go home and I got other things to do anyway. So other than that, I got into Dawn of Man. It's a kind of like a builder game, but it's about prehistoric. And basically, you start off with like some cavemen, and I didn't get in. I just been watching on like YouTube and watching a guy do a playthrough. Uh, it releases on the first, but I'm not sure about the pay model because there's no price. Like it's on Steam and you can like add it to your wish list, but they don't have anything about like how much is it, or they don't have anything about like it's going to be this much a month, or they don't have like it's going to be free to play, but microtransactions. I don't know what the I don't know what the pay model is, which makes me a little nervous. Um, but the game looks pretty cool. Um, you just build your little settlement, and they have a lot of systems like fishing, hunting. You can get technology points for doing certain things in the game, and then you can apply your technology points on a technology tree, which will unlock, like say carts and donkeys, so that you can go capture donkeys in the wild and then hook them up to your carts. And then you ain't got to carry big logs back from like the trees you cut down. Your donkey can do it on the cart, which makes things faster. There's like raiders that attack you. I don't know if you can go attack other camps. I haven't seen any of that, but I know that other camps come and attack you. I know that there's like a whole trading and bartering system. Like other camps can come and ask you to trade. Like, if you got wool or something and they don't have it, that so you can get a whole economy going. Like you can make pickaxes or something, even if you don't use them, you can make them and then trade them to traders when they come in. And it's kind of crazy because, um, you know, all the people have their own like if you click on a person, it'd be like, oh, this is an adult male or a child female or male child, and the children can only do certain tasks. Like they can't go chop down a tree, or they can't drag a big log back because they're children, but they can collect mud, or they can work the field and other. So anyway, there's a whole dynamic where you got your population and you got to manage all your people, and it looks pretty fun, and if I pick it up, I'm probably gonna stream it. So I haven't really decided. It depends on that pay model. So I
Sounds
might
like
be streaming
RimWorld.
that. It's kind of like Civilization, kind of one of those like one of those kind of build it games where you put down tents or and then upgrade them, and you get more and more. Anyway, it's just kind of one of those games. It's got some really cool systems. I don't want to go into the whole hour-long conversation about how everything goes, but check it out. I've been watching a playthrough on YouTube, and it's I find it kind of interesting. So,
Cool. Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
other than driving around to movies that aren't actually playing, and watching Dawn of Man, and I've run out of kidnapping documentaries, like I said before. That's I guess I could rewatch them. I don't know. Anyway, that's about all I got for other media. So I'll let Shazam say goodbye to our lovely, lovely listeners.
See you guys next week, probably.
All right. I will say goodbye to our listeners and let Vespertilio do the same and close the show. So, to our listeners out there and to the people who came and watched the show live, and especially Ritzy or other people, Ritzy and other people that participated in the chat, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. And, thanks for listening. From me, from all the hosts here at Shattered Soulstone, we really appreciate y'all download our content, and hope y'all enjoy it and have a great time. And I will let Vespertilio close the show.
Yep. Thank you guys very much. You guys have been awesome. Super happy to have all these loyal listeners, and thank you once again for tuning in live. And hi, YouTube. Hope you guys are having fun listening.
Yeah, I guess
to
I
it on
left
YouTube as
YouTube
well.
out. Sorry about that, YouTube.
All right. You've been listening to episode 199 of the Shattered Soulstone, your Diablo community podcast. Missed an episode? You can find the show blog and listen to the show archives at www.theshatteredsoulstone.com. With your support, you can help the show grow. Become a patron today, patreon.com/soulstone. Come join us in-game. Our in-game community and clan, both named Shattered Soulstone, are open to anyone who would like to join. You can also join us on Discord for the ultimate team and community-based experience. Find the Discord invitation link on our Twitter and Facebook page, as well as the Shattered Soulstone website and YouTube. This show is powered by you, the listener. Send in your contributions, thoughts, questions, and feedback to show@shatteredsoulstone.com. We love Twitter. Come join and tweet with us. You can find the Twitter at Shattered Soulstone. Vesper is at Vespertilio1189, and Deadgreed is at Deadgreed1812. You can find the show Facebook page at facebook.com/Shattered Soulstone, and Vespertilio at facebook.com/Vespertilio1189. We would like to extend a huge thank you to Medros of Dawnforge Productions for hosting our Loot Deviant show. You can find more shows from the Dawnforge at www.thedawnforge.com. Thank you for listening. Until next time, from all of us here at the Shattered Soulstone, over 180, oh my God, over 198 episodes for your listening pleasure. Dawnforge.
Dawnforge.
Dawnforge. Oh, one more thing, brother. One more thing. Next episode, brother. 200. So tune in next time. Come live Sunday, 8 Central US. Come live. Watch us stream episode 200 live. I have zero idea what we're gonna do. Probably the same thing we always do, but it will be episode 200. So you can come see the extraordinary 200. Or 200, 200. Yeah, I messed that up. It's a lot of episodes, bro. A lot.
Yep.
You know, hopefully we can get a bunch of the people together and do. I have no idea, something. And if you have anything you want us to do for episode 200, throw it in Discord. That's right, join Discord and throw that 200 news in there. Like, hey, Greed, I want you to stream and wear a red shirt, whatever. But anyway, I just wanted to say that real quick. Next episode 200, that's significant, or maybe not.
Yep.
Anyway, Don Forge.
Don Forge.
Don Forge.
All right. Let's see. Ooh, kill the recording.